Welcome back to Popes and Pylons Plague Edition today, meaning I'm sick and my voice might be losing a bit of its usual, volume and brilliance and all that. Anyway, let's play some Europa Universalis IV. We're playing as Saxony this time. It's our new campaign, and it's a big one. This is built on a suggestion from the comment section by Bisa, who's a very loyal watcher here, who gave us the suggestion for a campaign which could end up being super long. We're gonna try to make it so that it's not insanely long, but interesting nonetheless. So, we're starting as Saxony. We don't have a direct achievement goal, however, we are looking to pick up Voltaire's Nightmare on the way, which means we need to have 75 countries in the Holy Roman Empire. We'll get to why that's going to be important soon. There are 58 now, so some additions to make. And we might be going for Meissner Porcelain, which requires us to have Chinaware and lots of it. Saxony have a subject on all Chinaware provinces in the world. That's a lot. Don't be confused by this 2 out of 3 here. We're not 66% done to the achievement. No. It's just a weird way they're counting the goals here. Now, why is this a thing? First of all, history talks about a schism in the church. And that's just wrong. There's never been a schism in the church. It's never been 2 churches or different popes or wrong popes or anything like that. Well, wrong popes maybe. But right now there's Christianity in the world. And there's going to be Christianity in the world. The thing is, there's some changes we would like to make. It isn't quite... It's not a very humanist religion. It's not very nice to people. It's very much getting people richer who are already rich. And there are things we need to change about religion, right? So we're going to do that. We're going to make sure that other people know about it. So we're going to make sure that the Holy Roman Empire becomes Protestant in game terms. I don't think Protestant is the right term here. They're going to stay Christian, right? Just the right form of Christian. That's what we're gonna have happen. Second of all, the empire is important. Federalism is great. There's no need for one person to own all of this. That's just not a thing. Look at these Molochs here. Castile, France, England, Lithuania. Who ever heard of Lithuania? Where the frick is Lithuania anyway? No. Federalism is the way to go. We need more people in the country. Now more and more individual ideas who all work together for one grand goal. And sure, there are differences and stuff, but we're gonna fix that. So in game terms, we're not gonna remove princes from the HRE. So we're not gonna fully annex a prince, and neither diplomatically nor via combat. It's just not gonna happen. We're gonna try to add more princes to the HRE if we can for Voltaire's Nightmare instead. We'll try to become emperor once the empire has learned about the right way to do Christianity, because there's only one real way to do it. We're gonna try to become emperor and lead this whole flock of small people as first among equals, not as their ruler or anything. We're just gonna be first among equals. So that's gonna happen, and we are apparently not allowed to turn our small people, No, our equals, the other princes. We're not allowed to revoke their privilegia, so making them all into vassals. Not gonna happen. Even though once we're emperor. And furthermore, we want, different cultures are great and all, but really they need to get along. And if they don't get along, they don't belong into the empire. So our empire is gonna be green in the culture map mode. Except culture map mode? Yes. In this map mode. At the end of the campaign, we must have no provinces that are not our culture or an accepted culture in our country. Which is gonna be work. And also, we can't just take a bunch of land that is not our culture and then convert it. because there's this additional restriction set forth by visa that we cannot take land that is already a culture or religion in our country, but that is not accepted. So yeah, we can go out and take, let's see, we can go out and take all the Saxon land here. Well, except for the fact that we don't fully annex princes, of course. But in theory, we could take this land. But once we took, say, the Pomeranian land up here, we can do that as long as we don't have Pomeranian land in our country, or we accept Pomeranian. And then we have to convert it before we can take more Pomeranian land, is the whole idea. So try to keep your country as monocultured, or as polycultured, but good cultures, right? As possible. And of course the same goes for religion. So that's a lot of restrictions on how much we can expand, which of course goes along with the expansion goal of, hey, why don't you do the Meissner Porcelain achievement, where we have to take all those Chinaware provinces. That might not be a thing we do in this campaign. Let's see how well we can expand with all these restrictions. It's possible that I'm gonna have to skip that because we might just be too slow. But hey, let's try. Definitely going to go for Voltaire's Nightmare, going to go for that Protestant Empire and becoming the Emperor ourselves, of course, with all these restrictions in place. Now, let's get to the game. I hope I didn't forget any rules. If I did, I'll tell you next episode or something. We are Saxony. We are not very powerful. We have 7,000 troops, which for a country this size is not a lot. I mean, our smaller neighbors have even less troops, but yeah, this is... If we fight any wars where we fight allied countries, we're gonna be underpowered. We have... Let's check. I think we have Saxon ideas, right? I believe that's the thing. Yep, Saxon ideas. We have development cost reduction, advisor cost reduction. If we complete all our ideas, we have prestige gain. We're gonna get better chance of new heir, more goods produced, diplo reputation. That's gonna help. Tolerance of herit. No. Yes, we're very accepting of other people and their culture and their religion, but it just doesn't fit the emperor. We can't have that. So, yeah, this tolerance thing, we might have to work on that. It's just not great. Why would you tolerate them? We can tell them the right way. You don't need to tolerate somebody that is going the right way, right? Diplomatic relations, fine. Taxes and discipline. Not the strongest set of ideas I've ever seen. The discipline comes super late for expansion purposes. It's gonna be rough. How are we doing neighbor-wise? We have the Teutons as our neighbors, as our enemies, which is good. The Teutons are not in the Empire, and they're not cultured. So really, they need to go. They just need to be included in our now new better country. Bavaria, I mean, of course. They're a prince. We can't annex them or anything, but we can show them the right way. They're Bavarians. They're just filthy. And finally, Magdeburg. Magdeburg is just right here. Magdeburg has the wrong culture, I believe. No, they have the right culture. We can't annex them, unfortunately, because they're only one. Oh, they're a prince. We're gonna let them live. But we might humiliate them and maybe force their religion. That would be a thing. Once religion is meaningfully different, we'll tell them about stuff. But that doesn't really help me with my expansion plans at all. And we need to expand because we're not powerful enough to... See, we're not trying to be an emperor because we want power. No. We're just trying to bring good to this world. We want to have as many cultures living together peacefully as possible, using the right religion. I mean, to do that, we need power, unfortunately. In this world, you can't just convince people. I would just go out and tell these people how great I am, and how we should all live together peacefully, but that's just not how world works, right? So we need power, so we can make that happen and get rid of the evil people that are trying to stop us. So we need expansion. The only expansion possibilities I see are Brandenburg, Bohemia, technically Brunswick, and Würzburg, and Hesse. The reason I say this is because these are neighbors of mine that have more than one province, so we could take some land off them. I have a tendency I want to go east, so we can start eating into the Teutons. So I feel like Brandenburg, who loves me unfortunately. Yeah, I just hate being loved. They seem like a potential target here. They also hate the Teuts, but they also hate the Bohemians, and that's vice versa. So we could maybe ally the Bohemians, who are powerful. I don't want to fight the Bohemians right now. They're not yet happy about this, but if I were to rival your rival Brandenburg, that should help. And I don't think it helps immediately, does it? It should help soon, but not right now. Who else do you hate? You just hate Brandenburg and... oh, your rivals are Brandenburg, Bavaria, and Austria. I mean, Bavaria hates me, I hate Bavaria. I could just rival them too. Not sure what that's going to do for us. We're going to go ahead and improve relations here as well. Really want that alliance going. Utterly quick expansion is probably not the main goal we have here. We have to consolidate first. Speaking of, we have two nice forts, one in Thüringen here and one in Saxon, which is Saxony. This is... see, I should know this, but I'm not... oh no, it's probably Dresden. Current capital of Saxony as well. I think. Keep telling, digging your own grave here. We're making okay dough. Speaking of making dough, let's check our merchants. We have two merchants. One is in Wien, one is in Krakow, and they're doing very little work. Because we have no power in Wien and 1% in Krakow. But it does give us the extra bonus in Saxony itself, so it's probably right to do the steering like this. But we need more. There's just not a lot of money in here, is there? I mean, Bohemia's taking a bunch. There's some, but trade, we're gonna have to make that better, improve upon it. Let's see. I think I want to do my usual... oh yes, definitely do. We are Friedrich II von Wettin. See, I can bring my German out here from time. Friedrich is pretty okay. Goods produced is nice. For reasons, our heir is Albrecht von Wettin, who is not as well. Friedrich is actually only 7 pip, and this is an 8 pip, so I guess this is fine, or better at least. Reason I'm confused because Frederick III, is the guy who was the king when the Reformation happened in about 60 years. So yeah, I mean, there could be another heir, sure. Do I want a guy? You're cheaper. Why are you cheaper? Do we have cost reduction in our ideas? Advisor cost? Yes. Yes. Good. Definitely gonna grab a guy then. Let's grab morale of armies. Sure. Do it. Do it. And then I don't think I need to pay for my troops right now. And what else? Estates. Probably have estates. Just done playing as that horde over there. Oirat. Or Yuan in the end. Not used to having estates. My estates are actually pretty influential. So it should be relatively easy to milk them for all they have. I'm gonna call that diet on the nobles. put them to super loyal, super influential, so I can demand the military and have them still loyal. Right, send emissary to the Pope. I haven't played in the the Christian nation forever. I forgot that this is a thing. Gain that papal influence. Now I'm looking forward to the change of the Catholic religion, in the next expansion, but that's gonna be a while. What does this do? It just gives us gives them 10 influence. We're gonna have to seek support to make them happy, and then we need another 20 or so. So I can send that emissary, and then recruit a. Don't really need an inquisitor at all right now. I'm gonna do this, even though it's more influence than I really want. So I have the inquisitor ready when I need it. And then the burghers. The burghers don't have enough power in my country. Stuff. See? Oh, it's my capital. Can't hand that over to the burghers. I have only Leipzig. Only Leipzig and Wittenberg here are places I could give to the merchants. Do I want to give away Leipzig? I think I do. What's them to super loyal, super influential, well, some influential. So we can now go and we need a lot more, right? So I'll drop more prestige on this, recruit that in minister. It's still not gonna put me up where I need it to be. Dang. Well, I guess we just take the 100 dip then. And give me your money too. Cool. Rivals. We picked one rival. I really want to pick the Toots, but they're powerful. But that's our... we need to have the Toots not... Oh, they won't. Good. They're not going to ally the Brandenburgians because they are rivals themselves. So I'm going to just rival the Toots here. Yes, they're more powerful than I am by 1,000,000. But hey. And who's our last potential option? Could keep this open. I mean, could just do Bavaria, but we're not going to fight Bavaria anytime soon. Could do Magdeburg. Just counter-rival them. I'm going to do Magdeburg because I want to go punch and force their... humiliate them once we have a way through there. Cool. I think that's it. Done the estates, nothing military, nothing religion, nothing here. Decisions, form germination, yes. Oof, reform into Prussia. Probably not. Let's have a quick look at our missions. Is there anything non-standard here? It looks different, but I think this is just a standard tree. Build a force limit, expand, trust by the allies. High income, yeah, this is just standard, except for this down here. This is different because it's empire related. So Imperial Ambition have 2 people backing us for Emperor. Be the Emperor. And call for Reichsreform and have all provinces in the empire under empire control. We gain more stuff. Speaking of, if a quick look at the Holy Roman Empire. People are not quite backing us for Emperor yet. I don't know that I would want to be Emperor just yet. But there are ways. There are options here. We could make people back us. It's gonna be a problem once we make our changes to religion known. But for now, we could become Emperor, I guess. So how do you feel about that alliance? No. I thought rivaling your rival... I mean, it helps with opinion. Enemy of enemy. I thought it would help with this. Maybe it will in a minute. Let's have a quick look at other alliance options, though. We're gonna need friends this campaign. This is not one of those we are going it alone campaigns. Austria would ally me? I'll take an alliance to the Emperor. Yes, it will technically call me into war. will I, though? No, I want Bohemia as my friend, right? So I'm not gonna ally the Austrians, because they're gonna hate that. Okay. Okay. Not good. Who else is powerful and wants to ally me? Who's on the cusp? None of you are powerful. Provence, Switzerland. These are not really the alliances we need. Kildare? What? The Pope? Okay, I'm not gonna go find my allies in Ireland. Austria would be so nice, but it's really just not an option. You can't really diplo-vassalize people in the Holy Roman Empire, so finding a small guy to ally to diplo-vassalize is not gonna be an option. Why is Austria so happy to marry me? Same religion, consort marriage ties, plus 25. And you have same religion, no marriage ties, but otherwise. And then why the happiness to ally me? Plus 50 because you're friendly towards me. And because I'm threatened by Bohemia, I see. I mean, I could. Technically, I could ally Austria and maybe use them to punch the Bohemians. Ally to Ferrara. Promise of territory. Yeah, let's ally the Emperor. And bring this guy back from Bohemia because they won't hate that. I won't love that. Who do you hate? Bohemia. I mean, then I should have rivaled Bohemia, of course, but hey. Changes need to be made sometimes. Lüneburg. No, Lüneburg, I'm not interested. Oh, Brandenburg is also allied to Austria. That is not very nice. So we kind of need the Austrians to be in a war before we can attack the Brandenburgians. I'm going to start building a spy network on Bohemia once I can. Because... come on, 12th of December. Anybody interesting? Anhalt, Lüneburg, yeah. As I was saying, build a spy network here because I want to try and attack, promising the Austrians territory. Roman invasion. So, Romance invasion. I always read Roman invasion. I'm like, what? No, it's Romans invasion, as always. It happens. I'm making a bit, transferring a bit more money here now. Yeah, Shadow Kingdom. How old are you, Mr. Austria? Frederick III von Habsburg. 29. Yeah, I'll marry you. Cost me a tiny bit of legitimacy, but we're gonna get that back. Well, once we have positive prestige again. Brunswick. I don't think so. Who are your friends, Brunswick? Anhalt and Brandenburg. And that doesn't seem like somebody I wanna... I'm also gonna build a spy network on these guys. I wanna have the option to attack somebody. I also really would like a friend. But... these are so small, these princes. Could take like Hesse here. No, they're a neighbor though. See, I really don't want a neighbor because that's potential expansion. Especially not a neighbor that's more than one province. And... on the other hand, I want a neighbor who's more... or an ally who has more than one province, of course. Palatinate. All these small people... Switzerland. I mean, I don't have that guy right now anyway. But it would be interesting to... Do I want the Swiss as allies? Really not. Been warned. Well, Bohemia. I won't go to war with any other countries. Make Lithuania a junior partner. Yes. They made the right choice. It's the scary choice. The AI sometimes makes the choice to not bind Poland and Lithuania together, which is just wrong. But there's like a randomly weighted chance on that. Austria is amassing troops there. Mobilizing is what I meant to say. Why are you mobilizing? What's your plan? Fight the Bohemians? KUK. What's a KUK army? Armee. König und so King and I don't know what the second K would be for. Kaiser? Gain a base tax or base production in Vogtland and have some stuff swap around. There's influence for the burghers. That would have been nice earlier. I think I'm gonna do this though. It's a bit scary to put the nobles to 93. But this way we almost don't have issues with loyalty, right? 38 is something that's going to change itself really quickly. This is super scary though. But they have 45.9% influence from provinces, so we can always take that away if that should become necessary. There's a claim on my neighbor up here, Potsdam. Potsdam should be mine. And come home because I have no more claims to make there. And then less people interested in alliance now. Still the same fools though. I mean, I want another ally, I just don't know who. Do you have like a powerful friend I could also ally? Brandenburg, no. The Palatinate. I actually have a lot of development for such a small person. Let's have them like me. Just trying to build a bit of a network of friends here, so we don't get eaten by Bohemia, and so we have people to call into our wars. Quick claim on Rudohori, I guess. Oh, look at that glass. I want it. It's not Chinaware, but I want it. And unfortunately, that already brings us to the end of this episode. Unfortunately, I say, because we haven't done much, there hasn't been a war or anything. Fortunately for my throat, though, because I tell you, being sick and recording videos is, it's not a good combination. Also, I'm already late. This video will not come up in time, unfortunately. Close, maybe like an hour late or something. But I didn't record yesterday because I was sick and I felt like, oh, maybe I could just do it today. And then today I'm still sick and slow. So that's why this video is a bit late. And that's why it's good that we're at the end of this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll someday learn how to say that. If you like what you're seeing here, please do hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet. If you're not subscribed yet, welcome to the channel. I do a lot of EU4 Let's Plays. Some going for difficult achievements. Most of them going for difficult achievements. Some going for, you know, achievements, setups of our own, or mostly made by commenters. I like this one. And then I do videos on, you know, changes, patch notes, all that sort of stuff. I do other games too, but mostly we are talking EU4 here. So, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, like if you haven't liked yet, and then like all my other videos, every single one. And then go talk to me in the comment section, because that's the really important part. I love to talk to you guys. I love to hear your opinion. I love to hear your ideas about what I should do in this campaign and other campaigns. And I even like to hear about what I did wrong. Well, yes, I do. I don't like doing things incorrectly, but if I do, I want to hear about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys next time.